However, safety and rate of return perhaps would have a place in your portfolio. Limited partnerships, are they liquid? No. Are they safe? No. Rate of return? Hopefully you'd get a good rate of return. Business ventures, commodities, things of that nature, all would have their own inherent problems in terms of those three things that I outlined as far as the tests that we apply to an investment. What about annuities? Is an annuity liquid? Well, it depends upon the annuity that you choose. Is it safe? Certainly. Does it have a good rate of return? Also, that depends upon the annuity that you pick. What about the equity in your house? Is it liquid? Not really. It's based upon your ability to show the bank that you have a good job, and then they decide whether you're allowed to get that liquidity or not. Is it safe, and does it have a rate of return? Well, it has no rate of return because the value of your house is going to go up. Doesn't matter what size your mortgage. How about investment grade insurance? Well, now there's an interesting one. Is it liquid? Yes. Is it safe? Very much so. And does it have a good rate of return? Well, that's where you'd think, perhaps, if you've listened to Susie Orman or Clark Howard, that it would suffer. But actually, it excels in that arena if structured, set up properly, and with a good company. What about CDs? Are they liquid? Not really. Safe? Yep. Rate of return? Horrible. So what we do is we take a look at all these different investments, and I've got a chart that I'd really like to sit down and talk to you about when we get together, which shows a comparison, a very detailed comparison, comparing a municipal bond to an annuity, to an IRA/401k, to a mutual fund, comparing all these to an investment grade insurance product, putting money in and then taking money out and seeing how long that money lasts. You might be surprised to find out who's the winner in terms of the investment that lasts the longest, and lasts the longest by far because of the favorable taxation. So when we get together, we'll go over those numbers. These wealth accumulation strategies will enable you to secure your future. But there is a cost. Yes, there is a cost. While you are looking at this and thinking about it, there's a cost to waiting. Let me illustrate here. Start planning for your retirement now. We're showing a person putting $3,000 a year in, and they start at age 20, age 35, and age 45. This illustrates the differences in value between the individual who waits to age 45 to start. That person is going to have $120,000. The person that waited to age 35 to begin, they get $234,000. The person that begins at age 20, the big difference, $679,000. Now, what about the person who's even more smart and prudent, and at age 35 says, I'm going to not wait to put that $3,000 a year in, but I'm going to do it all at once. I'm going to take the $3,000 times the 30 years, which is equal to $90,000. I'm going to put that in all at once. Perhaps they harvest the equity in their home that enables them to accomplish this. What will they have? Well, they'll have $516,914. So even though they would have done even better if they would have done it at age 20, still at age 35, by them doing that, they'll be up close to that realm of the 20-year-old. The moral of the story, don't wait. There's a cost. So here's your roadmap to retirement. That's where you want to be. You stay on the straight highway through Global Lending Group, which will enable you to leave a legacy. You can get sidetracked though. The Susie Ormans, the Clark Howards, they've all got questionable advice, which a lot of the mainstream media will also promote, but it's not going to get you where you want to be. Hey, another thing, stay off the road to the mall, the plasma TV, before you're ready for it. That's the no plan park. You don't want that either. You know, we've covered a lot of very interesting topics on how you can secure your financial future today. Now, your stockbroker, mutual fund salesperson, financial planner, TV and radio show pundits, newsletter marketers, they're all going to say to do it differently. Do it this way, do it that way. But have their recommendations been tested through the years, over the past 10 years, 20 years, 30 years? What we're using here are wealth accumulation strategies that aren't new, they're not untested. So what if those others that you listen to, what if they're wrong? I had a person come in about a month ago. He had a problem. He understood clearly that he was not on target to retire. He didn't have a clear picture, which after sitting down and meeting with him, I was able to take him through the program that I have on the computer module, which illustrates and shows a person the forecast of how they can retire in comfort someday and what they have to do to accomplish that. And he could see that either one, he was going to have to increase his savings plan by 5-fold, which would have put an extreme problem on his budget and just really wasn't realistic at all, or he could harvest the equity in his home, pre-fund his retirement, and accomplish his goals. So these are the types of things that we do day in, day out. This individual, he saw the problem and he needed a solution, which we provide. This is the same thing that we want to accomplish for you. Call me at 407-388-1036. Ask for Terry Piepenhagen. That's 407-388-1036, so that you can secure your future. And oh, by the way, don't keep me a secret from your friends and family. They'll thank you.